It's hard to emphasize how amazing or shocking the sacking of Sam Altman is. He's a golden child of AI in Silicon Valley. He's spent the last year traveling the world and becoming synonymous with this technology. He is very much a techno-optimist. He helped negotiate a deal with Microsoft in 2019 that saw Microsoft invest $1 billion in OpenAI, and that really kind of was the first big tech investment in OpenAI. And then just this year, another $10 billion from Microsoft. So he's been pushing OpenAI towards this this certain future of commercialized products like ChatGPT, and he's just at odds with another camp within the company.
So now that staff are in open revolt as well, what does that expose about how the company is run, this company behind really crucial technology that is threatening to upend our lives?
Yeah, so the staff have signed an open letter, more than 700, demanding that Altman is reinstated, the board is sacked, and threatening to join Microsoft if that doesn't happen. What it's exposed is OpenAI isn't like any other tech company. It's not like Facebook and not like Google. And that's because it's governed by a non-profit. And it has this founding principle to pursue artificial general intelligence, super intelligent AI, for the benefit of all humanity. So the staff, a lot of the staff are idealists. They're not there to make money. They're there to create this amazing technology that will be the savior of humanity. And I think the events of the past week or so, of the past few days, have really showed people that they're not dealing with another tech company when they use ChatGPT or when they rely on these sorts of services. And it could have gone either way this weekend. It could have been that the board reinstated Sam Altman, and then I think OpenAI would have gone down the path of becoming another big tech company like Google or Facebook. But it's taken a different path, and it's going to focus more on the research and on kind of long-term development of this goal. And probably Microsoft is going to pursue the path that OpenAI would have taken.
Yeah, and that's where Sam Altman now finds himself. What are the legalities, though, James, of Microsoft running with this technology under Sam Altman? Are they going to be able to do that, given their multi-billion-dollar investment?
Yeah, I think Microsoft will be watching very carefully over the next few days how many OpenAI employees come across. If a lot of them quit OpenAI and join Microsoft, essentially OpenAI might not exist next week, in which case they would have just kind of transplanted OpenAI into Microsoft and would have full control. And that would be a great outcome for Microsoft. If a lot of the employees don't quit, then Microsoft's in a difficult position. Well, it's not difficult, but it's a complicated one. It's got this big investment. It's invested over $10 billion in OpenAI, but it doesn't have control. And we've seen that over the last few days. At the same time, it's hired Sam Altman and a few other of the main leaders from OpenAI just today, the last few days. And it's going to try and build up its own, AI research laboratory within Microsoft. And we're likely to see a lot of the OpenAI technology kind of incorporated more rapidly into Microsoft products like Word and Excel and the search engine and so on. So legally, it's in a pretty good position because it now has access to this amazing AI talent, and it still has a lot of control at OpenAI. But it would be in an even better position for Microsoft if OpenAI essentially folded next week and the entire staff came across.
Yeah, which many of them are contemplating, but that they have put a new CEO in place who's got experience in the tech sector. This is OpenAI. Do you think he can rescue this? Can they work their way through this and stay this altruistic company rather than go down the corporate path?
Yeah, that's Emmett Shear, the former CEO of Twitch, the gaming service, the game streaming service. So he's had an amazing 24 hours. He tweeted 22 hours ago that, he'd been given this sort of once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and he's going to take it to become the CEO of OpenAI. He's made some, the noises that you'd expect. He's trying to stabilize. He's saying our partnership with Microsoft is very important. We're going to investigate what happened. that there was bad communication and process around the sacking of Sam Altman, and we're going to continue to commercialize our product. At the same time, the board has showed its power, and that it showed that OpenAI isn't going to be a for-profit company in the mold of Google and Facebook. Yeah. So we'll see what happens there. He's in a tough position, I think, because really it's up to whether the employees stay.
Yeah, and that'll really become apparent in the next few days. It's interesting, Sam Altman is one of the sort of whistleblowers in a way. He's come out and talked about the dangers of AI if it falls into the wrong hands. How does he then juggle it at Microsoft, who's going to want to capitalize on it in every way?
Well, that's the great question. Sam Altman was one of several who founded OpenAI in 2015 with the goal of stopping AI technology falling into the hands of big tech. And now, less than 10 years later, he finds himself working for Microsoft, which is, synonymous with big tech. So, yeah, I'm not sure how he's going to do that. I'd say there's a certain amount of optimism, maybe around perhaps naivety around whether Microsoft will develop AI technology in an open and transparent way. I think they're going to they see the potential to make a lot of money here, and they're going to pursue that, and they're going to try and beat their rivals like Google. So I don't know how Sam Altman is going to achieve that at Microsoft.
James, an interesting few days still ahead. Great to talk. Thanks.
Thank you, Bev.